The book that I have just completed is called Tiger Fire, and it is the story of the tiger over 500 years in India. It starts off with the origins and evolution of this animal, looks at the cults of this animal from Mohenjo-daro times right through history, and then focuses on the Mughal period, the first narratives of the tiger after the invention of paper and the use of paper in the 14th century. So in the 16th century, you have Babur's first tiger shoot. You have a lot about Akbar and Shah Jahan. And then we move into colonial history. So it covers the entire British era and how the Britishers found tigers, what they saw, what were the rare and unique encounters. So in this historical section, what I've tried to do is put the best of the tiger under one roof, so that there is a volume of work which gives you an understanding of a history of an animal which was mesmeric to those who saw it. From that moment onwards, there's my own personal experience of tigers in Ranthambore. So the best of my writings are a part of this book. The Ranthambore tiger for the world rewrote its natural history. It's where people discovered new elements of tiger behavior, from male tigers that rushed into water and killed animals to how the male tiger was a father figure for the cubs. All these facts were unknown previous to tigers revealing them in Ranthambore. So there's a small section about Ranthambore, and then there's the most amazing visual section in this book. There's a bunch of over 100 pictures of everything you ever wanted to know about the tiger, how the tiger hunts, what it eats, its family life, the role of the mother in bringing up the cubs, nearly everything that could be found from a bunch of maybe 25 photographers, a lot of them young people who've had once-in-a-lifetime encounters. So the book encompasses, in a way, the best narratives from history and the best lithographs, paintings, artworks, and photographs from all the eras till today. And it took me about 3 years to research. It took me 3 years to find both text and visual, because actually looking for both is a complicated procedure. And the end result, I think, is unique because nobody has ever in this world tried to put something together like this, where you have in one volume everything you wanted to know about wild tigers. The research for the book resulted in me having to go through 1,000 old books written from the 16th, 17th centuries onwards, because everyone who came to India had one or two remarkable encounters with its wildlife, with its tigers, with its forests. So the process of extracting that textual information, choosing it, and putting it together in a volume with its related lithograph, engraving or painting was one of the most exciting and time-consuming tasks. Even though I've worked with tigers for 38 years of my life, this process of understanding their history and what was happening in India a few hundred years ago has been fascinating. The material in the book is all anecdotal in terms of what they saw with their eyes. It's the story of what they saw. It's not a rumor. It's not what they heard about. These are books written by district collectors, magistrate, police officers, forest officers who worked in India from the time of the 18th century. I mean, one of the greatest guys was Captain Thomas Williamson, and his encounters are in 1780, 1790. So they are a record of what actually was going on in India, which people don't realize, and I've tried to bring this together in one volume.